Hey everybody. Okay, so this is actually way in the future after recording this video. I wanted to come on before I started this video because some very unfortunate things happened. I listened to the whole album, had everything good, it was going great, I was super excited about it, and then there was a huge storm in my area and all the power went out as I was exporting it. So basically, I lost all of my mic audio and all of the music audio from my computer. So this reaction might be a bit scuffed, but this was such a fun reaction, and it's one of my favorite ones that I've done. So I really want to salvage what I have and try and make it work. We'll see what happens, but I still hope you all enjoy. And I just wanted to give this little disclaimer before starting. Hey everybody, today we are listening to Hounds of Love by Kate Bush. It is time, I'm ready, I'm excited, this is probably going to be amazing. This is my first Kate Bush album, so very, very excited. Just wanted to throw out a quick reminder that my band's debut album, Empty Homes and Blue Light, just came out. We're called Midnight Session, we worked really hard on it. If you want to check it out, it's there. I also wanted to shout out 5 Point Palm Exploding Heart Technique. They just released their debut EP called The Devil Sold Me This EP. This is also a band I happen to be in. I just joined. I wasn't on the recording sessions really for this EP, but I am in the band now. So if you want to check that out, it's also there and it's available. So, okay, plugs aside, let's get into this. Of course I've heard Running Up That Hill. Who hasn't heard this song? So this is the one song I've heard off this album, but let's give it a listen anyway, because it's amazing. This really is such a great song. It's so beautiful. What is that in the background? It sounded like glass breaking for a second. It feels like it's from the 80s, but it still feels fresh. Like everything still sounds so good. So good. Absolutely amazing vocals as well. Like, that shit right there is so good. So good. Those drums are fucking massive. I mean, God, like, it's so good. It's so good. Probably up there with some of the best pop songs, especially giving it a listen here and really taking it in. It's just ethereal, and her voice is, oh my God. The drum pattern is so simple, it's just pretty much the whole song. That's all you need though. That's all you need. Because I mean, they add like some extra like do. It's like a lot of 80s songs and bands and artists use those like super huge sounding drums, but I've never heard them sound this good, you know? And a lot of the time it can be cheesy, but I don't know. I just think it works. It really adds to the atmosphere. There's this really strong feeling to this song. I never really looked into the lyrics as much. Let's see what this is about. I don't know. Huh. Okay. That is a really cool lyrical topic. It not only is it interesting lyrically, but the words themselves feel grand, you know? Like, I'd make a deal with God. Like, that shit, especially with the way she sings it and just everything going on around it, it makes it so impactful. I think it's some sort of love song in a way, but I feel like it's a song about, like, understanding, I think. Trying to understand each other and where each person is coming from. I don't know. I mean, I think that's kind of what it's about. And I mean, there even seems to be conflict. You don't want to hurt me, but see how deep the bullet lies. On a way I'm tearing you asunder. There's thunder in our hearts. Is there so much hate for the ones we love? like, again, just fucking amazing. Literally the best possible start you could have for this album. It's quite the tone setter for opening track. So I'm really interested to see what the rest of the album's gonna be like. But yeah, let's move on to the next song.
It's in the trees. It's coming.
When I was a child, running in the night, afraid
What
of
the?
what might be. The hounds of love are haunting me. With these spring carriage. Oh, here I go. It's coming
Ooh, nice.
for me through the trees. And through the lane.
She sounds like she's singing in a bathroom.
2 steps on the water. I'm still afraid to be there. On your hounds of love.
She's so theatric. It's really interesting.
Oh, here I go. Don't let me go. Hold me down. It's coming for me through the trees. Take my shoes off and throw them away. And I'll be there.
That is an interesting second track. Definitely grew on me as I kept listening. At first I was really like, just kind of like, what is happening? But I think what sold it for me is, one, her vocal performance, which I'm sure is going to be a consistent thing throughout this album, considering how amazing of a singer she is. And two, there was a couple chord choices that I really enjoyed. I do think it's a little bit of a weird choice for a second song, just because I feel like it's quite a bit tonally different from Running Up That Hill, but still really good. I really like it. With Kate Bush's voice, every word is so expressive. She's so theatrical with her vocals, and it's so interesting, but it's really unique and it's really cool. Okay, I think lyrically, this is kind of making, so far this album is kind of making sense. I mean, love, right? It's very prominent in the lyrics here. Oh wow, it's thundering. If the power goes out and I'm recording this, I'm gonna be so pissed. I shouldn't have said shit. I think the song is kind of about the struggle of falling in love or staying in a relationship. Now the hounds of love are hunting. I've always been a coward and I don't know what's good for me. I love the way she's saying, take my shoes off and throw them in the lake. It's so fun.
They look down at the ground. They sing. I'm looking at the big sky. I'm looking at the big sky. Now you never understood me. Never really tried.
I like this.
Looks like I
Ooh. Ooh. Wow, okay, this is really cool. Love all the textures. Oh. Whoa. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my god, what the fuck? She really went there. What the fuck? There's so much shit going on. Crazy guitar. Oh my god! Her vocal performance. God damn! God, Okay, ugh, that was great. I have to get that out. That was fucking great. I love that. This is such like a fun song. There's so much going on. Constant new small ideas or just little like motifs or little sound effects. Like it was insane. It was insane. Amazing vocal performance. Potentially the best vocal performance so far. That was so impressive. Especially at the end. Like, it was fading out, but you could still hear her hitting these insane notes and really just going for it. Like, zero fucks given, just going for it. That shit I appreciate. That was so cool. And God, this whole rolling over like a great big cloud walking out into the big sky. The harmonies, backing vocals, holy shit, so cool. So well performed and just so satisfying. The jet noise was wild, and we paused for the jets, and then the jets come in. It's creative. It's creative. Love the like claps or whatever that came in too. Rhythmically, really cool. The first verse started really quick, like no time for build up. You're just going into it. That threw me off a little bit, but as soon as the rhythm and the groove came in, I was locked in the whole song. This feels like a wonderland almost. It just seems like there's this big fascination with just looking at the big sky. Right here, this cloud says, Noah, come on, build me an ark. And then earlier it says, that cloud looks like Ireland. It looks like, you're just like sitting out and watching the clouds go by and you're like, oh, look at that cloud. Maybe it's just a song about fascination with the sky in the outside world. I don't know. That would explain the mood too, because it felt like kind of a more upbeat, like happy song. Very cool, very fun song. I enjoyed that one a lot.
She knows that I've been doing something wrong, but she won't mind.
Already really love the vibe of this one. This is so different. It's so cool though. Oh my god.
It breaks the cage and fear escapes and takes possession, just like a crowd rioting inside.
Oh, love those synths.
Mother will stay home.
Wow. God, this is such a weird album so far, but I'm loving it. Oh my god, that was great. Even a more low-key track like that still had so much going on. That main little, like, weird, wobbly synth was so cool. And it was so unexpected. I mean, it's like... The thing with these songs so far is it's like they overwhelm you with so much shit. Once you get settled into everything, it's all just such ear candy. And it's all so cool because it's just... There's new stuff going on all the time. Percussion was super simple, but everything else around it just melded together so nicely. I really loved the weird vocals like off in the left ear or whatever. That was crazy, but it was cool. I don't know. There was so much about that I enjoyed. I really don't have many complaints with that one at all. It was really cool. I mean, the song's called Mother Stands for Comfort, and it seems to be this mother is willing to do anything to protect the child in this scenario. Even though this child or person has done something wrong, mother will stay mum. Mother will stay mum. Very cool. Let's keep it going.
I still dream of
Strings? Okay.
you're like my yo-yo that glowed in the dark. What made it special? Forget.
Ooh.
But every time it rains,
Enjoying this one so far.
on top of the world, looking over the edge.
A little more reeled back vocally, but so much else going on with the instrumentation. Very cool. The marching beat. Oh. Love those backing vocals. Great song, really, really cool. This one was a lot easier for me to grasp onto than the other songs. And I'm not even saying that that's a bad thing for it to be hard to grasp onto, but like this song just felt a lot more smooth, a lot less like, oh my god, there's so much stuff happening, you know? Beautiful stuff though, really. I mean, strings, always love that shit, always good. Felt like a very wondrous song, and lyrically it kind of reflects that. I'm not entirely sure if that's what it's about, but it seems like it's kind of reflected. On top of the world looking over the edge, because every time it rains, you're in my head like the sun coming out. I just know that something good is gonna happen. I don't know when, but just saying it could even make it happen, like manifesting. I mean, yeah, interesting lyrics, and I think I forgot to mention, but my favorite part of the freaking song was those backing vocals at the end. That was, that felt so anthemic and just, I loved it. Loved the melody too. I loved when she kind of sang over it. It was, so good, so good. This album, very, very good so far. Very good. I'm sure that's not a hot take, but very, very good.
Little light shining.
Already. Oh my god. Those chords are beautiful.
If they find me racing white horses, let me be weak, let me sleep.
Holy shit.
Oh, I'll wake up to any sound of engines. Every gun a sinking craft. I can't be left to my imagination. Let me be weak. Let me sleep. Oh, their breath is warm, and they smell like sleep. They take me deeper and deeper.
Oh my god. That was, oh my god. That was so beautiful. That was easily one of my favorites so far. Vocals. To fucking die for. Piano. Oh my god, those chord choices. And oh my god, the swell of like just the little like build up there in the middle of, I think it might have been the second verse or chorus, but god, that shit swept me away. Ugh. And it was only 2 minutes 45 seconds, and it was that could have got that off. I was wishing it could have got on more. It was so good. That took me to a whole nother world. This feels just like a nice dream of a song. That's what it feels like, lyrically too. Also, okay, I may or may not have peeked at the Genius description, and it says, the song begins side 2 of the album, a conceptual suite of 7. Does that mean what I think it means? Does that mean, if that's what I think it means, Holy shit, I'm excited. Let's play the end of that song and go into Under Ice. Such a good transition. Ooh. Whoa.
It's wonderful. Everywhere. It's frozen over. Not a soul on the ice. Only me.
Super theatrical.
The ice splitting.
Feels like I'm in the middle of a play right now.
There's something moving under the ice. Through water.
Oh my god.
It's me.
That's so cool.
On the cold water out there.
Floored.
Wake up.
Dude. I want to keep it going. This is so cool. This really does feel like I'm in the middle of a play. What? What? What the fuck? This took a weird turn and I'm all for it. Holy shit, this is so cool! Vocals. Okay, yeah, this is what I think it means. This is 100% what I think it means. Yeah, so I think we're going concept album mode, and you have the first half of the album, which is just kind of songs, and then you have the second half of the album, which is all connected. At least it's seemingly like that. That is cool. That completely shocked me. This is so weird. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, here's my wild take at what I think is going on right now. So, you had the song "And Dream of Sheep," which is, I'm guessing this person fell asleep somehow, or like just passed out, I don't know. Then Under Ice, meaning maybe they fell in like a fucking lake or something. I don't know. Like, because this song, Waking the Witch, it seems to be about I think they either washed up on like the shore or something, or they are still drowning. It seems to suggest the latter, because there's like this little part here where it's like, listen to me, help me, talk to me, please talk to me. The ritualistic like chanting here as well. Something religious going on here. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Like, what the okay. Either way, I'll continue to try to analyze it as we keep going here, but sonically, even with just like not even talking about the lyrics, sonically, so cool. The last song where it was just the strings and like the syncopated strikes of strings and instrumentation, so fucking cool. And then the way it transitioned to this song and it completely out of nowhere just switched up, threw me off guard. went into this weird jam, but it was really cool. The pitch down vocals were a little strange, but I don't even care. It was really cool. I love how theatric this is. I love theatric shit. I love concepts, and this is just so intriguing so far. I am so excited to keep going. Let's keep it going. This is such a different vibe.
You watch the clock move the slow hand. I should, but I'm not here. There's a ghost in our home, just watching you without me.
So weird. I thought that was cool. It was so low key, but I was one so invested in the lyrics, and also it's really catchy and like really pretty still. I love it. I really like the first half, and I still really think it's amazing. The second half though is really selling it for me because I am just so engaged. It's so interesting and cool. What the fuck? Did the person die? You can't hear me, you can't hear me. Watch the clock move, the slow hand. Yeah. I should have been home hours ago, but I'm not here. Ooh. Wait, okay, so did the person die? And is the person visiting someone? Cuz you can't hear me. Here in the room with you now, you can't hear what I'm saying. That's just flat out saying it, right? You know what? That explains the vibe of the song too, because I can imagine like a little ghost just jam into this, you know? In a weird way, you know? I can kind of imagine it. Man, this is interesting. Yeah, and like even at the end here, it's like don't ignore me, let me in, and don't be long. Ooh, where is this gonna go? I'm interested. I'm interested. This is so cool. I really enjoyed that. It was a low-key track, but I enjoyed it. Let's keep going.
Hello, old lady. I know your face so well.
Wait, we're going sea shanty mode? We're going sea shanty? Really? Oh my god. What a fucking album this is.
Never say goodbye to my part of your life. Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh, let me live. I've been there on your palm is my little line. When you're written in mine as an old memory. Never say goodbye to my part of your life.
How do you make a sea shanty-esque song in this album? How?
Never let me go.
What the fuck? This is so creative. Like, this is insane.
I put this moment
Over here. Can't you see where memories are kept bright, tripping on the water like a laughing girl, with a thrust on the strand?
Bro. Dude. Okay, when going into this album, you hear the first half, and you hear just like a lot of the sounds on this project. Or even just going in, at least for me, just knowing Running Up That Hill, I was like, okay, this is gonna be some beautiful. I don't know. I just like it gave me the vibe of like this is gonna be some beautiful, insane. For some reason, it brought me to Beach House, even though I know that it's not like Beach House at all. But I really did not expect shit like this. We're halfway through the album. It's a concept album, and there's a sea shanty-esque song that actually sounds good and works too. Wow. I'm starting to lose track of where the fuck this is going lyrically, concept-wise, but, you know, I mean, it seemed just... I'm just a little, like, taken aback right now. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to get this on first listen. But I think this is kind of the protagonist pleading for life in a way. But at the same time, it feels like such a left turn. I don't know. Interesting. Let's see what the next song's all about, because again, I'm a little lost lyrically, but I'm okay with that. Hello Earth, 6-minute song. Great transition, by the way. Oh my god. Her voice is just fucking sent from the gods.
I get out of my car, step into the night, and look up at the sky. Just look at it go. Just look at it go.
Her voice is so fucking beautiful.
With the wind out to sea. Let's follow the water. Oh, lifesaver. Follow the water. All you fishermen paid for. Go to sleep with love. Murderer, murderer of love. Why did I go?
That shit. Oh my god. I think that was my favorite song. Wow. That was, like, genuinely breathtaking. That was fucking so beautiful. I'm lost for words. Piano, vocals, instrumentation, you know. Wow. Let's just do the last song. Wow.
Light begin to bleed, begin to breathe, begin to speak. I'm falling like a stone, like a stone.
Oh my god.
You walk
Great closing song. It was simple, but still really good. That was fucking Hounds of Love. First off, I have a lot I think I want to say. I think I get it. This song, the final like bit of this song, I think confirmed it. It's so interesting. This is so creative. So I think what happens is this protagonist somehow ends up almost drowning, and it's a near-death experience where they kind of go back in their mind, kind of like in between the line of life and death. And I kind of think that's what these last few songs were. Because I thought the person died, but the last song here, Morning Fog, confirmed that the protagonist lived. Because it says, I'm falling, and I'd love to hold you now. I kiss the ground. I tell my mother, I tell my father, I tell my loved ones, I tell my brothers how much I love them. You almost die, and then you wake up and you realize how valuable life is, and then you go, wow. That is so fucking cool. This is, oh my god, this is one of the most creative albums I've heard in so long. I am so glad I saved this for a reaction, because a while ago, I think, I don't know, maybe like 6 months or something like that. I don't know, it was a while ago. I was thinking about listening to this. I was thinking about listening to Kate Bush, and I was like, no, I have to wait. What a good album. This is so good. I love the first half. Great songs. I'm interested to revisit those and see how they hold up with the second half. But the second half is what sold it for me. That shit was so interesting, engaging, creative, so creative. Whenever you first hear those songs sonically, they don't feel like they mix together as well. But knowing what the album is about, or at least the second half concept is about, it totally works. My favorite album, I've mentioned this before, but my favorite album ever of all time is The Glow Part 2 by The Microphones. And that whole album is a concept album. Not only that, but you can kind of remove it from its concept and kind of take it at, a more personal value, I guess, if that makes sense. The concepts like that, and just concepts in general, really just intrigue me. And I have not had an experience where I was that intrigued in the concept of an album since that album until right now. Because as soon as I realized this was a concept album, I was so interested in all the lyrics. I was like, okay, what's going on? What's going to happen next? And it took you on a journey lyrically, it took you on a journey sonically. So cool. So cool. I love that shit. And this album did it so well. And this came out in fucking, 1985? No shot, dude. Like, what? It genuinely does not feel real that this came out in 1985. Yeah, it has its 80s elements. Like, you could tell it has its 80s elements. But God, it still sounds so fresh. Especially with the second half. Just because no one was fucking doing this in the 80s. At least to my knowledge. What a great album. I think I'm gonna need to do more Kate Bush reactions now. Yeah, wow. Good shit. I'm gonna give the rest to future me. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yes. Okay, so Hounds of Love, right? I realized I didn't mention my favorite tracks, and I'm kind of glad I waited to, because I feel like some of my opinions have changed on them. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to list my least favorite tracks, because I only have like a couple, and the rest of the album is just like godsend. I think the closing track, The Morning Fog, is probably the weakest for me on the album, but it's still a good track, and thematically it totally works. Just like out of all the songs, it's the least interesting to me sonically, but still a great track. I mean, I don't think any song on this album is bad. Watching You Without Me is still a great song. I think I still have that same sort of thing with The Morning Fog, where it's a great song, it's just one of the less, sonically engaging ones. Love the theme of that song, though. I think it has one of the most interesting themes, or lyrical topics. But I mean, every other song is amazing. It's such a great album. Hello Earth is still probably my favorite on the whole thing. Love Running Up That Hill, love And Dream of Sheep. I just love the way the second half flows, even though it's stylistically all over the place. Big Sky, Mother Stands for Comfort. Bangers, Cloudbusting. My score for this album right now, I think, is a 9.3 out of 10. Keep in mind, this can always change, and again, scores, whatever. Don't take them that seriously. It's just, because why not? Thank you for watching, and I think the video still turned out alright, even though there was some scuffed audio. I'm kind of happy that I was able to make it work, because this is after me editing. All I have to do is edit this clip now. But yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.